Morning. Good morning, dear folks. Get this right. I gotta find my tools. Where my tools go? For the Zoom. There you go. That kind of works. Good morning, Kimmy. Watching the action on gold and GU. Kind of missed this already. This little move here. That was at 6 a.m. That would have been nice. Little bounce rejection. I didn't quite make it to my bottom zone. For those of you on TTA, I posted this last night to the community, and it broke out with the 315 candle. Retested, dropped, came back once again and dropped. Very nice price action on gold. Good morning, Fiona. Very nice price action on gold last night. This morning, again, it did a nice little bounce. Nothing to do right now but wait. This is ranging. Gold is in a range right now, and it's climbing a little bit. Let's go to the daily. Daily is bearish after breaking over this massive daily resistance. It hasn't retested it yet on the daily. Took off and left. Now it's rejecting at similar area of here as these other ones. All right, so we shall see what comes of that. That's the daily resistance. 4 hour. You can see what the 4 hour looks like. All right. Still hasn't come back to retest, but it seems like it wants to get there. The 4 hour currently, the current 4 hour is rejecting this area over here. Bouncing up. 1 hour. You can see that bounce now in the 1 hour. Up against the 50 and the 30-minute, which is where I usually like to keep it. Go ahead and remove this little one. See if I can get it. There you go. Okay. So this one is from the daily. Is that from the daily or from the 4 hour? Yeah, that's the daily. 4 hour. Okay, 1 hour and 30-minute. Could just be a simple pullback to keep dropping, but we don't know at the moment. We're just waiting and watching, watching and waiting, watching and waiting. This could be a double top, 30-minute double top. Not as reliable. It is Friday. I remind everybody it's Friday. There's also news, heavy news at 10 a.m., which is job openings. So it may consolidate until then. We shall see. Similar action on USD, GBP USD. Look at the daily. Daily has been bearish, but now it's holding. The daily is holding at that spot. Daily support. Yeah, daily support. This used to be resistance up here, so we'll see if that can hold. Daily support. All right, and that's a 4 hour. Let me open this up. It's a 4 hour resistance. 1 hour. Let me go ahead and remove this. Now we know this is from the daily. And we could probably adjust that a little bit. But that big old area is the daily. 30-minute, that's the 1 hour. I could adjust it for the hour, but let's just look at the 30-minute. Yeah, I like that. Let me move it a little bit. Let me go ahead and adjust it. Oh, I think I will leave it there, actually. I think I'll leave it there. It's the 4 hour, isn't it? Yeah, it's the 4 hour resistance. I'll leave it there. We're playing the big zones in the lower time frames. Because this has been so bearish, I think it's a good idea to remain cautious for any move to the upside. We'll take a quick look at GA. Oops. Oops. Where's my goal that I had to set up just now? That's the one, okay. The GA. Nice consolidation on GA, it looks like. So the daily. Bullish, bullish, but that's that could be a bearish pennant. It's the daily. So if the daily has momentum to the upside, it has momentum, you know. But that we shall see here in a minute. So the 4 hour. These 4 hour. Look at that steady drop. Now it pushed up, came back. This is a lower high. And back, push up. This is a lower high. So it's pushing up. It's pushing up. So 1 hour. It's not as clean, is it? It's not as clean. A little messy. A little messy. I mean, the 30-minute looks all right. $30-minute looks all right. Perhaps even higher. Let me see how many pips. That's got to be a whole bunch of pips. That's 20, 30 pips. Then you do that right there. Getting saucy. And Jay likes to say, getting saucy. But if it breaks, this is a clean candle coming all the way down for 29 pips. So that's worth keeping an eye on, just like that. Let's see what else we got. Let's take a look at GBP JPY, even though it's usually similar to the GBP USD. Quick look at GBP JPY. Oh, that looks messy. That looks messy. That's very messy. Go to daily. Okay, bullish. Perhaps it found its support. Remove all the stuff. Perhaps it's found its support. Just below. This depends on how you do it. If you do it from here, then you have it exactly at the 61.8. So if you want to play it safe, I'll put it there. It's at the golden zone exactly. So it's a good place for it to start reversing. The daily had resistance here. All right, let's look at the 4 hour. Oh, that looks nice. Okay, that 4 hour looks beautiful. Okay, this right now so far is my favorite. Oh, looks like gold is making a push to the upside. I'm gonna wait. That looks nice. That looks clean. That 4 hour looks nice and clean. Okay, it's how I like it. It's how I like it. That's nice. Let's look at the 1 hour. No, 1 hour looks all right. 30 minute. 30 minute looks all right. I think I may leave those zones. Again, that's from the 4 hour. 1 hour, 30 minutes. I think I'll leave the 4 hour zones. The Dixie was fire for a long time. Now it's kind of losing steam up there. Daily. Daily on the Dixie, maybe creating the doji. The evening star doji. We'll see. I mean, it's the beginning of, well, it's not the beginning of the day. The day started at 5 p.m. yesterday. So this formation could hold. Banks were closed yesterday, so I'm sure there'll be people eager to trade today. See, this is the 4 hour. Well, I guess I got it pretty tight up there. Wow. Yeah, up here in the rare air that it's at. This is the 1 hour. I cut off the head up here because this had stopped here before and then it rejected there again in the same spot. So I cut that off as a potential fake out. Looking at the 4 hour, you can see the fake out. Poked that head out, came back inside. Okay. So that's why I got it like that. All right. And yeah, that's the Dixie. If I was a betting man, although I'm not, I would say the Dixie is coming down. I say the Dixie needs a correction. That's what I would say. It hasn't really had a correction. This is none of these. This is not a correction. This took off, consolidated, pushed up, consolidated, pushed up. All these little push-ups are less and less, right? This was a big old move. Okay, a little bit of retracement here, flagging. Boom, took off again. Consolidation, pushed up again, just barely. Consolidation, just tiny little bit. Pushed up again a little bit. Okay, now it dropped. Now it's got a bigger consolidation. I would think that there's a correction needed on the Dixie. Okay. So sure enough, gold made like it was gonna break and then it faked out. I said it's got a little nice little double top there. We'll see how it works. Okay, that was me ranting for a minute there. See what's up. Who's here? Buenos dias. Hey, damn Steph. Buenos dias. Buenos dias, Mercedes. Buenos dias, Ataro. Good to see you. It's been a while. Hey, Dark Star. What is the symbol for GD and USD on MetaTrader? What? What is the symbol for, you mean GBP? USD? It's that, GBP USD. Oh, you mean gold? Yeah, XAU USD. Yep, XAU USD. On your MetaTrader, be sure to right click. Let me see, where did you right click? On your market watch. Right click on your market watch and make sure that you click on show all. It depends on your broker. Your broker may not have gold, but make sure you right click on market watch and click show all. And then if your broker has gold, it'll show on the metals. Then on the metals, go look at XAU USD. Hey, Venetia, no problem. Enjoy your day. I hope that you're still here so you can hear me say that. Enjoy your day. Blessings to your household. Jovan is in on what? Or is that I'm morning? Morning, my friend. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Is that what you meant to say? Thank you. Appreciate that, Jovan. Great morning. Good morning, Paul. Abe's good morning. Dark Star, did you find your gold? Which one is who's your broker? Who's your broker? If Awanda's your broker, you're not gonna see gold. I figured as much, Jovan. All right, kind of chilling here, guys. Today, Friday, not willing to risk too much. But here nonetheless, let's see, how many pips is that to the bottom? That's 25 pips. If it comes down, how many pips to the top if it breaks this little minor? That's about 20. It's not too much. I would rather see it break that. To the downside, that looks tempting to take. Let me look at the 15-minute. Well, the 50 is coming up. Fact. Ooh, this is nice. Well, I could put it there. That's the body. That's the body along with that wick. Hugging the 50 also. So that works. I think that's going to be a distraction. We'll just use the 50. LQDFX, if not mistaken, well, you gotta know, Dark Star. Okay, you found gold. Okay, good deal. Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. Did you find it in the market watch? Okay, looks like gold wants to break now above that. Honestly, I'm not buying into potential resistance over here. This was support and resistance. I guess it already proved to be resistance. It dropped, retested, and dropped. So I'm not buying into it. I will wait for it to climb it back up. Climb it back up or fake out and come back in and then go down. Understand my thought process there? I'm not buying into resistance. I'm going to wait for it to climb resistance or fake above resistance. And when it comes back in, take for the sell. Let me see if I got any confirmations on the stochastic RSI. 30-minute is still climbing. The 1 hour is at the bottom, also could be climbing. The 15-minute is at the very top. Okay, so while it is climbing, it's been climbing. If it's gonna go up, it's not ready at the moment, I don't think. So a nice little fake out to the upside and then a drop back inside, I will take it gladly to the downside. Remember, the 4 hour was up here forever on gold. And then finally, it had a drop. Finally had a drop. On the daily, it's just beginning to curve. On the daily, just beginning to curve. Way up here in the stratosphere, way up at 98.5. That is super high. Okay, it doesn't mean it can't go higher. Just keeping an eye, okay? I would love to see a spike up and a come back inside. I'm going to be super patient today. On GU is in the middle of nowhere right now. Nice little cup. Nice little cup. Perhaps it's creating its handle. It's kind of a crooked handle, kind of crooked configuration here. We shall see. We shall see. Okay, good. Awesome, apes. Awesome. Awesome. I didn't stay up. Last night I got caught. This is truth telling time. I got caught in gold in the wrong direction yesterday. Last night. I've been trading the Asia for gold also, and perhaps GBP, JPY. I haven't done GBP, JPY, but it could be traded. But I've been trading gold because I consistently see a move between 8, 9, and 10. I see a move between 8, 9, and 10 p.m. Now I'm thinking if I can catch an early move on gold, it will pad my account for the next day. I can become then more aggressive in the morning. Same day, but a little more aggression. But I got caught in the wrong direction. Then it took me a minute to get my money back. I got my money back. I think I closed it last night at $5 profit. That's no cushion. that's no cushion. So basically, had I been able to stay up last night, this was beautiful, right? This was gorgeous. This move right here was beautiful. And of course, it was just waiting on momentum. It dropped nicely. I was in this from up here. It dropped nicely. This is when I got my money back because I thought it was flagging for a push up. I got caught in the fake outs up here. It dropped, and then the 3 a.m. was it? The 3:30 a.m. broke out beautifully. We tested beautifully. Dropped again, flagged, dropped again, beautiful. And then this morning, had I been up at 6 o'clock in the morning, as it created support, the break of this candle right here could have provided a buy, an easy buy. That would have been nice, but wasn't here. So good. So now I wait. But that was a beautiful price action right there. That was nice. Let's see. What did oh, and GU did the opposite. The 3 o'clock came down and the 3:30 took off to the upside. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't trade. This is the rule of thumb, Abes. You want to trade either when both banks are open, like for example, right now, London is open and New York is about to open. So GBP USD will be very active, okay? During Asia, neither one of the banks is open. So you can be, how can I say, you're gonna be subject to manipulation. During Asia, the Aussie is open, right? And the Aussie has a lot to do with gold because there's a lot of gold mines in Australia. So it's going to be active, okay? The USD is not, okay? The USD is not open until the morning. So now in the morning, gold is going to move. It usually does, because you have the well, the Aussie is sleeping by then, but then the USD is open. The USD usually moves any market, you know. So you want to trade with the banks, and if we want to trade with the banks, then we got to trade when the banks are open. That's why yesterday was a no trade day. The banks weren't open. You know, I watched the market yesterday anyway. And while there was good price action on the NASDAQ, there was no volume. There was no volume. So the price action and structure held nicely, but there was no volume. And without volume, the market can do quick, sudden moves against you. It's funny because it sounds backwards, right? When there's a lot of volume, you would think that the market can whipsaw you and fake you out. But the truth of the matter is that when billions and billions of dollars are in the market, once direction has been taken, it's very difficult to change that ship before you and I go in and get our 20, 30 pips. You know, it's very difficult to steer a very big ship. You can turn around a dinghy pretty quickly, but a big old ship, very difficult. Watching the action here. I'm going to let the 8 o'clock open, give it a few minutes and watch it. Perhaps 8:15 or the 8:30 will give us a direction. And it opens in a minute and a half. So we chill. What other news we have, right? We have job claims or job openings, not job claims, job openings. What other news are brewing today? Wow, it's a lot of folders. Yeah, the Michigan consumer sentiment. Interesting. Okay. So consumer sentiment, Michigan consumer sentiment. What does this say? Job openings. What does that say? Job openings. Here's a Michigan sentiment. Okay, there's the open. There's the open. Let's see what we get. Yeah, good old Ted said, and I think it is accurate. Our goal is to come in second. I think that's a good description of what trading is. We're not trying to be the first ones out of the gate. That's a horse race. We're not in a horse race. We want confirmation that our trade is doing what it intends to, or is showing that it wants to do. Okay, now I think this will be valid. I think that will be valid. For those of you who like trend lines, I'm gonna watch the candles. I'm gonna pay attention to the candles, but I'm putting that there for the benefit of those who like to use it. It's very steep on the 30-minute. We shall see. It's pushing. Let me see what the heat wave is telling us. The heat wave is telling us that GBP is strong. Ooh, the chef is like on the ground. CHF is almost at 0. It must be flying. For those who like the chef, let's go take a look at it real quick since I'm not doing anything right now. Looks like the Dixie is not decided yet. The GBP chef, look at this. It's been flying. Oh, but might be reaching its final destination. It didn't break that. It attempted to break it. It didn't break it. For those of you who like that pair, I don't like that pair. It pays really good when it pays. I don't like that pair. Okay, is it still trying to push? Still trying to push. Okay, push all you want. Push all you want, gold. I want to see that wick at the top. So push it really good. Push it real good. Is that the wrong song again? So it pushes up. Hopefully it pushes up, hits resistance, wicks all the way back inside, and I take it down. It could be creating an inverted head and shoulders also, even though this is a 15-minute. Even though this is a 15-minute, I don't trust a 15-minute pattern, but it could be creating head and shoulders, inverted head and shoulders. I'm gonna wait on the 30-minute before I get faked out. Yeah, I'm gonna watch on the 30-minute. Maybe it goes up against the 50 and then rejects, gives me a wick. We'll see. Oh, let me see what. Oh, where's my tool? Where's my tool? Where's my tool? Got my tool. So what am I looking at there? That was about 15 pips, 15 pips that moved from the open. But right into resistance. It'll move better once it climbs it, if it effectively climbs it. I'm a little biased for the rejection. Because as I mentioned, the daily, let me see. The daily is bearish. And the stochastic RSI on that is way overbought on the daily. So also on the 15. So I'm just waiting for a signal that tells me sell. $30-minute is getting there now. It could buy. It's already bought, right? I mean, it bought probably 20 pips now. Good morning, Warrior Mink. Demand zone on gold. Let's go take a look at it. The demand zone on gold is down here. This is not a demand zone. I mean, if you go to the higher time frames, this is going to be a blip. I mean, could this be considered demand zone based on how it reacted here in the 4-hour? Maybe, perhaps, perhaps you could consider that. Let's go to a higher time frame. If you look at the higher time frame, and this is not even, let me see. Demand will be something like this. Or like this when it bounced and it took off right away. Here, this has been climbing, right? So you can't consider that a demand because it's been climbing. And from here, could this be considered demand? Not really, because it was here already before. On the 1 hour, though, you may consider that demand. I wouldn't consider this demand over here. Although on the 4 hour, you may have an argument that it is. Okay, it's rejecting. Well, what do you know? Rejecting the 50 right there. Let's see what we get. Before we started rejecting, it paid already about 20 pips. And we said that Dixie is losing momentum, right? Lost momentum to the upside. So if the Dixie drops, gold should fly. But again, there's nothing clear right now. This is all in the middle. Although an argument could be made that there's a little box right here that you could trade. And right now, we can't sell because it is bullish. We can't buy because it's still within resistance. So we need it to climb above that. You could have bought the open of the break of this candle from this one, but again, it's risky because it's the open. And direction has not yet been established. Rejecting again. Four. Wow, this is like a standstill. Like, we're not going anywhere. It's amazing. By the way, Mercedes, I discovered Apple TV. Are you on Jay's videos? Are you on Jay's videos? Supply and demand. He's got 5. He's got a series of 5 in his intermediate section. Go check that out. He spent 5 weeks on that, and it's a good series. Like, you'll find demand when price has been dropping, and all of a sudden, boom, it bounces. You found demand, you know. Yeah, what did I watch? Finch, the new Tom Hanks movie. It was pretty good. Ted Lasso. No, is that on Apple TV or is that on Prime, or where is that? And is it a series? Am I gonna get hooked on another series? Oh, okay. Well, if you want to study supply and demand, just go straight over to Jay's videos. If you're ready for supply and demand, it's different than support and resistance. It's on Apple. Ted Lasso. Is it a series? We're pushing. I did watch Dune yesterday on HBO Max. That was good. I don't remember the original Dune. I know I watched it, but I don't remember it. This was good. And it's part 1. Okay. So Ted Lasso is a series. You're right, Kim. It's so funny because I saw the previews for that Finch movie and I thought, oh, here you go, Castaway all over again. But yeah, only he can do it. And he was great. He was great. He was great. He's, let's see. Okay. Okay. That's funny. I need a comedy. I'll take a look at it. I will take a look at it. Well, this whole thing now is making me wish that I would have taken that buy and be done with it. Well, I didn't. So now we wait. And I was not going to buy into assistance. Again, there were 20 pips in there, but no. When the market wants to give you 50 and you only take 20, cool. When the market only has 20 and you're trying to catch 15, no. No, 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 no. Okay, I'm looking at rejection here in the 50-minute, the new 50-minute candle. It may be enough once a 50-minute candle closes. If it closes red, to take it down. If it closes inside, by that I mean if it closes back inside. But I may want a 30-minute candle today. There is no volume in the market as of yet. And there may not be because there's news coming. Yeah, what's the other thing I watch on Apple TV? I told you already finished Bosch, but that was on Prime. Dune was good. Dune was good. So I gotta check that comedy. If anybody wants a series that's deep, dark, intelligent, well written, well acted, I think I already told you guys before, True Detective on HBO. Looks like GU is dropping in contradiction of the currency heat wave. Kind of interesting. There's that rejection. Okay, the 15-minute is rejecting. Let's see. It's the 30-minute. Honestly, I would like for this whole 30-minute candle to turn red. Then I would be more excited. It could be a dud of a morning because I'm not going to be here past 9 and a couple of minutes maybe. So yeah, the only real trade this morning, pre-New York, in this pair in gold would have been the 6 a.m. The 6 a.m. candles around here. This is 5:45. This is 6 created support, minor support. The moment that this candle breaks the high, I'm in. That would have been the play. On the 5-minute is even clearer. Right here. Real clear. It looks like gold wants to push up. It either fake the sell or it's faking the buyers now. One of the two. Good night, Warmink. Get some rest. Okay, it's trying to push into the buy zone. Let's see if it successfully accomplishes it. I mean, it's looking good for a buy, but it's got to get up there. It's above the 50 and the 15-minute. 50 is right here on the 30-minute. Oh, it's climbed on top of the 50 on the 1 hour. I should have paid attention to that on the lower time frame. Oh, there he goes. Let's see. trying. It's trying. Okay, volume is coming in. No volume is coming in when it starts wigging like that. Hey, Denise. But yesterday was a no trade day, Denise. Should have not been in the market yesterday. Banks were closed. Are you talking during London? Did you trade London or were you trading New York? Okay, that's a beautiful evening star being created on the 15-minute. Let's see if it works. Okay, now we have if it works well here, now we have an official fake out. We'll see. We'll see, still waiting. Yeah, sweetie. Yeah, we announced it too. It was a no trade day. And I posted it here yesterday that because it was a holiday, there will be no live. Maybe it should have been more clear, but yeah, when the banks are closed, we don't trade because the banks move the market. And without the banks moving the market, we can't really know direction. Yeah, it's all right. Gather yourself and re-up again. Still trying to pretend it's bullish. Let's see if it is. Good night, Joven. Get some rest, get some sleep. Yeah, if you look at my post there, I posted it. But I was not gonna be here. Pivots. Is that still a thing? Pivots? Let's open it. Yep, right there. Yep, right on the pivot. Pushing. Ooh, it's pushing. Courageous little gold moving up when the Dixie is showing potential bullish moves. Yeah, good night. Oh, you're not going to bed? You said good night. You said night, bro. Oh. Okay. All right. So yeah, bold little gold move there when the Dixie is still showing bullish action on the hour. Yeah, look at that jump. And then this one's still holding bullish. I don't know. To me, it's not a smart buy at the moment. If it can close above, then come down for a retest maybe. There it goes. There goes gold. Maybe this is the kiss of the 50. We got a little more courageous now that Dixie's turning a lead red. It could, Abe's. It could. That's I'm just waiting. And it could. Truth be told, we have seen it do this, right? It could go all the way up here and then fake out. I don't see, let me see. Let me look at the 15-minute now. Now the 15-minute could have provided a buy, right? Because it closed bullish and then it dipped down and it broke the high. So if there was a play on this, it would have been on this candle, not the initial, not the original candle, but on this candle. Or about almost 17, 20 pips on the 15-minute. But I'd rather see a 30-minute cleanly close. That's a confirmation. I think so, Mike Porter. And it is worth being patient. But it already bought. I mean, we got to acknowledge that, right? The 8 o'clock bought, the 15-minute, 8:15 bought. So there was at least one opportunity to catch it there based on price action. Not one I took. Because again, where it's at, and there's no confirmation as of yet that it's going to hold above structure. After 1 hour, bullish. 4 hour bullish. Is the daily still red? Yeah, the daily is still significantly red. So again, on the daily, this could be a pullback to continue the drop. But we don't know. You're just watching. Ooh. We got under a minute, just about 1 minute now. Looks like it's going to close bullish. We'll see. Twenty seconds for this candle to close. And then we're going to learn us something. Okay, so it closed bullish. Now we want either a retest down here or it completely faking out by coming back inside. I still don't have a wick that I like as confirmation of direction. And the 15-minute gave it for a buy. But again, especially on a day like today, I like to wait on the higher time frames. Now, if this comes down, retest, gives a wick up and breaks the high, which will be breaking the 50, which is also the pivot, I think. Oh, don't tell me my pivots are all messed up. My pivots are all messed up. My pivot is on auto. It should be on daily. There you go. Then we have a buy, I think. And if it's fakes us out, it fakes us out. But if it gives a wick to the upside, you know, comes down here, retest, wicks up to the upside. I mean, wicks on the bottom to break the top. Now we have a buy. At least for me. Again, remember, this is me trading. I'm not giving you trading advice, financial advice, or any of the such. Any trades you take are on you. That's what I see. Now this structure gives me clear indications. These are clear indications. It's above structure, back inside the higher structure. And if it can give a bullish indication to the upside, then it's good. Otherwise, yeah, we're looking at a fake out. We'll see. Yep, looking like a fake out so far. The only problem with this is the next candle, the next 30-minute candle close is 9 p.m. When I was planning on closing the broadcast. So here you go. This is a retest so far. To buy now will be premature. Okay. It looks like it's good, right, for a retest to buy now. But in my opinion, it would be premature. I want to see it break the highs, that high of the last candle. And that will be our stop loss right there, that wick. Yeah, we're not trying to anticipate what it's going to do. We're looking at what it's doing. We're going to act on what it's doing. Like again, on the 15-minute, based on what it did, what it was doing, you could have taken a buy as it broke this high. Now, same situation basically on the 15-minute here or the 30-minute here, whichever one you want to use. If it breaks the high, it should continue running up. Right now it's rejecting. Is that Will Ferrell? It is Will Ferrell as the Shrink Next Door. Anybody watch that? Paul Rudd and Will Ferrell on the Shrink Next Door. That looks like that will be funny. Or maybe it's not a comedy. The Shrink Next Door sounds like an inappropriate shrink, right? It's like the girl next door. Uh-oh. Sounds like another therapist violating their oath. Okay, so far this is looking good for a sell. We'll see. Nice rejection. Wouldn't that be something if that candle turns red? That will be the hour candle turning red. That will be an engulfing 30-minute candle. You see turning bullish. We'll see. And then there's a trend line. I don't know if I'm going to trust the trend line. I don't know if I'm going to trust the trend line. I just want to see the candle. Candle looking good. That trend line is in the way. I'm going to take that thing off. It's going to throw me off. But you get the idea, right? For those of you who like trend line stuff. I'm just going to watch the action. For this to be a buy, this has to turn green and break the high. And if it can't go up, then it has to come down. Now it could remain just consolidating until news. But it's looking more like sales today. Wow, if this closes red, I guess it'll close below the 50. Also on the 1 hour. Wow. It's back inside the zone that it just left from. The 9 o'clock is the next 4-hour candle. Remember that. If this closes red, there's a greater possibility that this will continue going down in the 4-hour. We shall see. Back in the zone, completely engulfed. The 15-minute completely engulfed that one. That 15-minute closes in 5 minutes. Would I take that one? Would I take that 15-minute? Would I take that 15-minute? Perhaps if the next 15-minute came and retested. Perhaps. Look at that beautiful rejection. It's gorgeous. I do not use the 1 minute, Joe, Mohammed. Actually, I can't say I don't. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not going to talk about that. State secrets. State secrets. I'm not going to talk about that. On the record, I do not use the 1 minute. Off the record, Sometimes I look at the 1 minute if I'm trading on the 5 minute. If I'm trading gold on the 5 minute, I will go down to the 1 minute sometimes to look at the action, see what's doing. But but when it's volatile, the 1 minute completely throws you off. Gorgeous. This is what you call a beautiful. This is a beautiful. It's below the 50 now, guys. On the 1 hour. You like my hat, by the way? Stay driven. This is my nephew. Go check out. Just spelled just like that. StayDriven.com. Check out his stuff. In fact, well, I don't know if I'll be when I'm done here with the broadcast, I'll go to his site. In fact, I can look it up on this browser over here. Yeah, I got his. Yep, there you go. There you go. I will show that when we're done here. Yeah, they don't always move in the same direction. Okay, so nothing's happened yet. It just basically came and retested this that I had broken out from. So it was below the 50 there for just a moment on the 1 hour, and now it's climbed back up. Very patient, very patient. You got about 2 minutes to the 15-minute candle close. It's holding above the 50. You can't see what very well, Billy? What can't you see very well? Yeah, we got to wait on candles to close, you know. We need those confirmations. Now, I don't need another candle to close if this thing breaks the high. If this thing starts breaking the high, I'm good to go, especially because it created a bottom wick. It's basically strongly rejecting the buy zone now to take it to the upside. But if this doesn't do that, then I need another candle. Okay. Yeah, we're not trying to be the first ones there. Oh, can't see it well. You can't see my stay driven hat. Oh, that's because the screen is really kind of small. Stop the share. There you go. Can you see my hat now? Stay driven. All right, back to sharing. Back to sharing the screen. Yeah, I'll take you to the site. Before I leave, I'll take you to the site. You guys can take a look at it. He has a great story, man. He had a little boy born with a very rare disease while he was serving our country in Afghanistan. I think it was Afghanistan. His son was born. And he didn't get to hold his son until he was basically on his last legs. I mean, last days of living. And he has this brand called Stay Driven. And within this brand, Stay Driven, he created another one called Overcoming Your Demons. Oh, he's got such a powerful story. man. Very powerful story. And he's a great kid. I'm calling him a kid. He's older now. You know, he's in his 30s or 30, 31, something like that. But my gosh, what a strong man. He is a strong man. And I just want to promote his product because it's good. I love this hat. Feels comfortable, great. I got a t-shirt for my wife. Okay, so the 15-minute candle closed. Let's see, let's go to the 15-minute candle. Bearish. Okay, so now I need another candle. Because it didn't close back inside. And in fact, they rejected this area. Okay. But if this candle can break the highs, we're good. We're good to go. Which would be the 30-minute breaking the highs. You get what I'm saying? But it's not looking that way. It's looking more like rejection. And my nephew's story is on the website. You can read it. His process. He had developed this brand before, but he hadn't really pushed it. And then what happened. And I'm very proud of him. Okay, the 6 a.m. impulse. Talking about the 6 a.m. impulse, which is this one right here. Go take a look at it. Mi amigo Luis Prieto. Talking about this right here. Why is my computer wigging out? I don't like that. Why is my computer wigging out? Yeah, it bounced on the 38.2. Okay, bounced on 38.2, but it still has to break the high. Ain't nothing for me to do. Ain't nothing for me to do. Nothing. And in fact, this candle canceled the previous one completely. Okay, you can chop that thing off. Basically, that's a fake out. On the 15-minute, it completely canceled the previous one. So we're back at zero. We're back at over here. We'll see. This is what the hour looks like. The hour still hasn't closed above. Okay. If the hour doesn't close above, pretty much consider the fact that this is coming down. We'll see. I mean, could the 9 o'clock candle bring more volume than the 8 o'clock candle? I don't know. I wouldn't think so. It could bring more momentum. Maybe people feel more confident, but I doubt it because there's news coming. I've not taken a trade yet. It's nice like tonight where I wish I'd be still trading London. London was so easy. Okay, so 15-minute is bearish, turning still bearish. Still bearish, still holding. Well, to be honest, this formation over here doesn't give me a lot of confidence that the Dixie is going up. I think maybe everybody's waiting on these. Well, again, either this has to fly or it will close below. It gives me a couple minutes to go show you my nephew's site. So do that real quick. Where is that page? Where's that page? Where's that page? Oh, I don't see it. Oh, because I don't have it in that other browser. Okay, let me go ahead and stop this. Go ahead and return, and I'll move I'll move this tab to this browser to make it easier. There you go. Now I have it in the browser. Now it'll be easier to show you real quick. This is his site. That's Mike right there. You can read his story. Nice, cool little site. T-shirt, overcome. Overcoming my demons is what OCMD stands for. Overcoming my demons. I love my little hat, my stay driven hat. Go check it out. And check out his story. Super powerful story. Okay. Staydriven.com. STAYDRVN.com. All right. You'll be glad you did. The product is good, and you'll be supporting a young man, a young entrepreneur who has his mind right, priorities right. He loves God, loves family, loves country. What else? What else can you ask for in a man? What else can you ask for in a man? Love God, love family, love country. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Hero in my mind side. Wow, nothing happened, man. I guess the only thing, again, you could have high risk taking the open of New York, right? And taking it up. You could have done that. The 15-minute though was the play on the buy, the next candle. The next candle up. That was it. That was the move. I would have been happy with that move of 25 pips over the previous candle high. That was good. Other than that, nothing. None. Nothing. Waiting here on the wings, being patient. It closed back inside. Perhaps they're retesting now. Need to break the highs. Outside of breaking the highs, there is no buy for me. And in about 7 minutes, we're closing the broadcast. I'll look at the reaction. I'll look at the reaction of the 9 o'clock candle. And then hasta la vista. Hasta la semana que viene. That means until next week. Take the weekend to back test, practice. If you get that software, backtesting software, soft numeral 4 FX is the simulator. There is a short video on backtesting that I did on the last class. You guys can watch that for those of you who are on the team. Heartstrings, yeah. If the dollar is the quote pair, which is the second pair, right? You have the base pair and then you have the quote pair. Anything that has USD as the quote pair should be going up. Anything that has it as the base pair should be going down. Think of it as a seesaw. You know, whichever one is heavier is gonna tilt it. Okay. If this little boy over here weighs 50 pounds more than this little boy over here, then it's gonna go like that. Right? Which means GBP will be pushing the price up as USD is not as strong. When USD eats its spinach and its vegetables and its protein and goes to the gym and works out and gets heavier, right? Gets heavier, then price will be coming down. Hope that illustration helped you. Just took it out of my hat. Okay. Still nothing's happened. And we got 4 minutes. The 15-minute is bearish again. Can't make up his mind. Nothing happened at all. Look at in the hour and a half I've been here. This has been GU. This was gold. Gold bought for about 26 pips. Now it's not buying anymore. And it could become a sell here in just a minute. But the new candle is opening. The new 1 hour candle is opening. That's also a cautionary tale. Always a cautionary tale. Basically, you gotta wait. Okay. Let's see, 30-minute closing like this. 30-minute needs to come back inside. 30-minute needs to come back down here. In fact, preferably below here. Preferably below there. Because that's where it took off from. That's where the 8 o'clock took off from. So we shall see. Still has 2.5 minutes to decide how it's going to close, how the hour candle is going to close, how the 30-minute is going to close, or the 15-minute is going to close. Stick with the 30-minute. Okay, if the 30-minute closure is bearish, which means it's coming back inside of here, this is the 30-minute stochastic RSI. This is the 15-minute stochastic RSI. It's looking like a sell. We already know that the daily is way up there and just aching to drop. Okay, so will I take a sell immediately? I don't know, because it's the new hour candle. Perhaps a wick to the upside and then a break to the downside. Perhaps that will give me a little more confidence on the sell. But again, news is coming. So you enter a sell or you enter a buy and you get stuck in consolidation until news, and now you're in the middle of a trade when news comes and you're like screwed. So to me, I don't know, it's worth even going in, to be honest. Nice little move. I think the close back inside is being confirmed, but it's not over yet. 45 seconds. Looks like it's closing back inside. Nice old fake out. How's the hour looking? Still looking bullish on the stochastic side, but not. Yeah, I think the price action is telling us that it's coming back in. Very tempting to take a sell. The news is at 10 a.m., which is in an hour. There's the hour candle open. It closed back inside. On any other day, I will be entering my sell already. On any other day, I'll be entering my sell already. Something like this. Something like that. That's basically what I'm looking at. I would have preferred to seen a wick up. And maybe it'll still happen. I would prefer this to go green up a little bit. Reject here again and then break the lows. It could work out, but with news coming, it's not worth it for me to enter. Perhaps after news. 10 o'clock candles should make it some movements. Also remember we're in the fall, right? So market has slowed down significantly. Gotta pick your spots. We'll see. I'll give it to the 905 candle and then I'm out of here. But on any given day, on any regular day, with this fake out, right? Closed out, comes back below and closes inside. I'm taking the sell. Today, it could mean anything. Today, anything could happen. But on any given day, I'm already in. And this thing is cranking. This thing is already cranking, up or down, I don't care. It's already cranking. Rather than this ambivalence, which is what is called when people can't make up their minds. But it's not really about people making up their minds. I think they're just waiting. I think they're just waiting. So we got 3 more minutes. If you're getting any value from the stream, please go ahead and like it. I'm about to close. If you felt like you got any value from the stream, please like it. I don't ask for likes just for the heck of it, but if you got any value from our little chat here, please take the time to like it. And 2 things, right? There's 2. I will give you this. Either this breaks down. Let me go ahead and move it down a little bit. Okay. So now you can wait for the break of the low. This will make you a little more comfortable, right? I'm leaving you with this. Either this breaks down or this breaks the high. This breaks the high. And the wick is still down below back here. So, okay, those are the 2 plays. Better than 1-to-1 risk reward. On this one, you got 1 to 1.3, and this one you have same thing. Okay, those are the 2 plays. A break of the low. A break of the low with this giving you, with this new candle here giving you a wick, you can move the stop loss right above that wick. Okay, if this gives you a wick, if it breaks down below. If it doesn't go, if it keeps going up and instead breaks the high, then your stop loss goes below these wicks over here and your take profit is up there. All right. Nothing's happened yet. So, you know, again, I probably would have been in already on a regular day. Today, I think these are the plays, and I don't know that price is going to do anything until news. If you're feeling frisky and you want to go for it, okay, either you get a wick now from this candle on the 15-minute or 30-minute, you get a wick now and breaks the low, or you get a push up that breaks the 50 and keeps going up, which again, this is the scenario that you have. Okay, I think it's pretty clear. I mean, I think we have a roadmap for what to do if what happens. If this happens, we do this. If this happens, we do that. So you're good either way. And now I am out of here. I appreciate you guys spending the morning with me. Thank you so much. again, I hope you got value from the stream. And it is Friday, so I won't be here until Monday. For those of you who are in TTA, let me go ahead and leave, let me leave the link. Those of you who may want to join us at TTA. I'm getting you the link now. Okay, there's the link. For those of you who may want to join us, if you are already on the team, you know that for the next 2 weeks, I'm on vacation, I'm gone. But K-Deuce is going to be teaching my class, and he is obviously super capable. He's been doing amazing during the morning sessions. And he's doing fantastic, okay? So pay attention to what he's got to say. He's probably going to talk about price action. He's killing that. So I think it'll be worth your time to be there. And that's it. I mean, I'll be trading, and I'll probably be doing lives, but I will not be doing class for the next couple of weeks. Okay, we got holidays. So God bless you. Have a great day. Where's my thingy? Let me move it over here so I can see what's going on. There you go. God bless you. Bye-bye.